Forget Kardashians in Dubai, bling the real luxury queens live in India, and their lifestyles make Hollywood look like a budget motel. Savitri Jindal, the Steel Queen, 30 billion plus, hold on to your seat. Because Savitri Jindal doesn't just live rich, she reigns rich. The matriarch of the Jindal Empire, she oversees a $30 billion steel dynasty from her palace home, complete with a private temple, marble halls, and a fleet of Rolls Royces. But don't let the serene look fool you. Behind the scenes? A full-blown Game of Thrones with family rivalries, power struggles, and boardroom drama that could fill a Netflix series. She took over after her husband's death and turned mourning into mogul moves, keeping the family empire intact. And she did it all while wearing silk saris and sitting on solid gold thrones literally. But here's the mystery. Who will take over next? With multiple heirs and billions on the line, the real battle might be just beginning. Roshni Nadar Malhotra, the tech empress. 7 billion plus. You'd expect the heir to HCL Technologies to have a few perks, but Roshni doesn't just enjoy wealth, she commands it. From her sprawling London penthouse to her New York art loft, Roshni's taste is as global as her company. She made history as the first woman to chair a listed Indian IT firm. But let's talk luxury. Her personal art collection is worth over $100 million, and her gala dinners? They make the Met Gala look like a high school prom. But behind that calm, classy look, she's hiding a fire. Insiders say she's planning an expansion that could make her India's tech queenpin for decades. And that $10 million diamond necklace she wore last year? Just a whisper compared to the secrets she keeps in her vault. Falguni Nayar, the beauty boss. 3 billion plus, started from banking. Now she's here building Nykaa into a $13 billion beauty empire. At age 50, when most people are planning retirement, Falguni launched her business with grit and glitter. Now? Her events make Cannes look casual. Think rooftop parties in Dubai with private performances by global icons. And her wardrobe? More designer tags than a luxury mall. But it wasn't always like this. She risked everything: her job, her savings, even her comfort zone. Her secret? A vision no one saw coming. But here's what most don't know. She's sitting on a pipeline of luxury skincare brands that could disrupt the entire global market. Falguni's story isn't just a glow-up. It's legend status. Leena Gandhi Tewari, the Pharma heiress. 3.2 billion Pharma and poetry? Only Leena Gandhi Tewari could pull that off with billionaire grace. As the chairperson of USV Pharma, she's pushing life-saving medicine to over 75 countries while penning soul-stirring prose from her oceanfront mansion. This isn't just luxury, it's literary luxury. Her library? Floor-to-ceiling mahogany filled with rare first editions and manuscripts. Her garden? Dotted with custom marble sculptures commissioned from international artists flown in by private jet. She's soft-spoken in interviews when she gives them, but her bank account and influence speak volumes. She's also a major force behind philanthropic medical projects in rural India, funding hospitals with the same precision she runs her empire. But here's the tea. Her upcoming memoir isn't just a passion project. It's rumored to hold untold family history, internal corporate drama, and decisions that shaped a $3.2 billion legacy. If those pages leak early, boardrooms across India might just lose sleep. Radha Vembu, the silent tech titan. 3.3 billion, never seen her? That's the point. Radha Vembu is the ultimate mystery in India's tech elite co-owning Zoho, a multi-billion-dollar company used by millions globally, and yet you'll struggle to find more than a few photos of her online. She's a ghost in the spotlight by design. Radha doesn't do flashy red carpets or socialite events. Instead, she moves in silence, surrounded by whispers of private retreats in the Andamans and even rumors of a fully staffed luxury island villa in the Maldives. Her offices are low-key, her lifestyle ultra-private, yet insiders claim she owns one of the most expensive home libraries in the country. While the world chases fame, Radha chases innovation and luxury without the label. Her guiding mantra? Let the product shine, not the person. But here's where the intrigue builds. no one really knows what she's planning next. And in the tech world, that kind of silence speaks volumes. Smita Krishna Godrej, the low-key billionaire, 2.5 billion. She owns 20% of the 5 billion Godrej empire, but you'd never know it by her vibe. Smita Krishna Godrej is the definition of quiet power. Her Mumbai mansion, a $45 million heritage masterpiece, once belonged to India's first Maharaja. Think chandeliers taller than coconut trees and furniture carved before electricity was a thing. Every room? A page from a history book layered in silk and gold. But Smita isn't about loud entrances or flashy headlines. Her style is vintage elegance, old money charm, and staying power. And behind those mansion walls? There's talk of a private art collection that could rival museums guarded not by security, but silence. From priceless Raja Ravi Varma paintings to antique sculptures, insiders say she's sitting on cultural gold. She's rarely photographed, rarely quoted, but always respected. And while others chase fame, Smita simply lives it without ever needing to prove a thing. The real flex? Legacy without noise. Kiran Mazumdar, the Biotech Queen, $2.8 billion. From brewing beer to breaking biotech barriers, Kiran Mazumdar's story is legendary. She started out as India's first female brewmaster, and when doors closed, she built her own. Literally, Biocon was launched from a garage. Now? That garage has turned into a billion-dollar biotech giant, and Kiran lives in a home that looks more like a living museum. Her mansion includes a private botanical garden blooming with exotic species and an entire wing dedicated to contemporary art. She's not just rich, she's cultured, visionary, and groundbreaking. But beneath that polished public image lies something more curious. Industry insiders say she's sitting on an unreleased pharmaceutical breakthrough, one that could change the face of global healthcare forever. Is it a cure? A life-extending treatment? No one really knows. But when Kiran's involved, silence usually means something's brewing, and history might just be about to repeat itself, only this time on a billion-dollar scale. Anu Aga, the quiet force. 1.5 billion Anu Aga is not your ordinary billionaire. She is a woman who gracefully reconstructed a dynasty after life attempted to shatter her. After the loss of her husband and son, many would have succumbed. Anu? She got up. She took the helm of Thermax and changed it from a moribund legacy into a worldwide industrial giant. Yet, outside of the boardrooms and transactions, Anu's existence is enveloped in sophisticated, understated opulence. Her personal aircraft? Sleek on the exterior, Versailles within gold details, velvet seating, and a minibar filled with vintage wines. Her leisure hours are dedicated to visiting little-known towns in Europe and Asia, not for leisure, but to gather unique art and spiritual knowledge. Now, this is where it becomes cinematic. Whispers are circulating that she covertly acquired a 600-year-old European castle featuring concealed tunnels and a hidden vault. They claim she comes once a year by herself without any staff. What's inside that vault? Just Anu is aware. Vinod Rai Gupta. The electrical empress, 2.1 billion Vinod Rai Gupta, doesn't just power homes, she powers an empire. As the matriarch behind Havels, she transformed a family business into a global brand seen in over 50 countries. But her real flex? What's parked in her driveway? Think Bentleys, custom Rolls Royces, and a Ferrari so rare it has its own nameplate. And her home? An architectural wonder, a Mughal meets Milan mansion layered in carved sandstone, Italian marble, and state-of-the-art automation. Her lifestyle blends tradition with tech, from antique chandeliers to voice-activated everything. Though her son officially runs the company now, insiders say every major decision still goes through her. She's not just involved, she's in control. But here's where the plot thickens. She's quietly negotiating a global tech partnership with a major US firm, a move so hush-hush, even senior board members were caught off guard. The question isn't if she's still in charge. It's what electric move she's about to make next. Mallika Srinivasan, the tractor queen. 2 billion Mallika Srinivasan proves that horsepower comes in many forms and she's mastered them all. As the powerhouse behind TAFE, India's agricultural giant, she's revolutionized farming tech while redefining what wealth looks like in the rural sector. But step into her world and forget everything you thought you knew about tractors. Her farmhouse estate? Picture a blend of Downton Abbey elegance with Jaipur's royal charm. Marble verandas, vintage chandeliers, and acres of curated gardens that rival Versailles. And then there's her personal garage, more like a car collector's dream. Rolls Royces from the 1930s, limited edition Bugattis, and a private racetrack to test them all. Yes, she races on weekends, but the buzz on the ground? She's been quietly developing a luxury electric tractor line, a first-of-its-kind blend of sustainability and opulence. Farming just got a high-fashion makeover, and Mallika's steering it full throttle. What's next? Maybe farming in Ferragamo. Is it Savitri with her gold thrones? Or Radha with her invisible billions? Roshni's private jet life is mad, but Falguni's fashion empire screams drama. Who would you trade lives with for a day? Drop your wildest pick in the comments. But hold up, the biggest flex is still ahead. Beyond the headlines and headlines lies the real tea. Some of these women own private islands. Some, priceless diamond collections. One is rumored to secretly fund political campaigns. Another may be the anonymous buyer behind India's most expensive painting. They play the long game, and the real question isn't what they show, it's what they hide. These women aren't just rich, they're rewriting the rules of power. Tech, fashion, science, and manufacturing. They've put India on the global map in ways no one expected. They've shattered glass ceilings, rebuilt industries, and inspired a generation of young women to think bigger, dream louder, and own more. But there's one thing even billions can't buy. Can you guess what it is? Drop your wildest guess in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Because of the next secret might just change how you see the world forever. Thanks for watching.